Wildlife officials are running to the hills to learn more about changes in bird populations.
Our Ben David joined crews on Vermont's tallest mountain to learn why this research is critical.
As the sun rises over the Green Mountains, we take the toll road to the top of Vermont's tallest peak, Mount Mansfield. At the top, officials from the Vermont Center for Eco Studies have set up dozens of nets.
We're actually on the long trail right now, so this is one of the most heavily trafficked trails on Mansfield. We like to have these nets up just from dawn until 9:30 when the mountain's open.
Scientists made it to the top of Mount Mansfield the night before, camped with permission, and woke up early. They set up the nets to catch the birds early, reducing human conflict.
Because what you want to do is you want to have the nets up ready for the first bird movement. When the bird's waking up, they go for their first bug meal, fly right into the net, catch them all then.
The birds caught in these nets are brought back for research.
That's part of the reason why we do this here, right? We've been studying these birds for a long time. We ban them so we have the unique number for every single bird. And then hopefully we recapture them so we can estimate annual survival and then how well the populations are doing survival-wise.
But why on top of the mountain?
But after the breeding season, lots of birds start to move upslope. So right down this time of year, we could literally catch any species. Some species are started to migrate from Canada, moving south. So we can catch literally any species up here at this time of year, which makes it really exciting to check the nets as we go through.
The birds on the mountain can literally be the canary in the coal mine.
So in conjunction with other data sets that we have at Vermont Center for Eco Studies, a lot of the species that are breeding at high elevations, their populations are declining.
The crews are banding any bird they catch, but focus on a certain few declining species like white-throated sparrows and bignell's thrush.
So we are studying them throughout their entire annual cycle, so they only spend a few months up here on Mount Mansfield, and they're facing threats from migration when they're migrating to their non-breeding grounds in the Dominican Republic or Hispaniola. And so we're up here putting tracking devices on birds and monitoring their population so we can get a full annual cycle approach so we can best conserve them. But first we need to figure out where they're dying throughout the annual cycle and what might be some of the impacts on their populations.
It's work that's been happening all summer long for years.
They're really beautiful to hear, but they're really hard to see. So when you go out and you're listening out for birds, you can normally tell, oh, there's 1 or 2 or 3 birds singing, but you don't know how many birds are flying silently through the undergrowth. You don't know what age they are. You don't know how much weight they've put on. So we do this so we can get a deeper dive into the health of the bird, the state of the bird, the demographics of the population. And when we ban them, we can tell that we've caught them again the next year or later that season, so we can get an idea of how many birds are actually on the mountain.
The Vermont Center for Eco Studies is taking August off of bird banding here on Mount Mansfield, but they plan to be back for September to ban the migrating bird population. From the top of Mount Mansfield, Ben David, Channel 3 News.